Pickleball is taking over America, and in Nacogdoches, it's serving up more than just competition. It's helping people connect. The Old Town Pickleball group has exploded in popularity, bringing the community together one game at a time. CBS 19's Jesus Martinez is hitting the court to see what makes this sport so addictive. Jesus, it's hot. I can tell you're a little sweaty. That's fine. I've been there. But, man, how are you staying cool out there?
Where's your shirt, Robert?
It's fun. We're just, Michelle here and I were just talking about how hot it is and how we're trying to stay cool. We haven't even started playing.
I know.
It's just standing out here watching all the people have fun. Thank you so much for joining us here this afternoon. We're going to talk everything and anything about pickleball, everything we wanted to know. Is that right?
It's my pleasure. I'm happy to be here.
So earlier we talked a little bit about, we got a fan out here as well, shout out. Hey, we talked about how pickleball started here in Nacogdoches. We were talking earlier off camera about pickleball family. Talk about that here in Nacogdoches.
Yes. Pickleball here in this community is about more than games win or lost. It's a place for people to come for community. A lot of people come from out of state. They've lost a spouse. They've lost their community. They come from a place of a life transition, you know, so they come here and we give people a place to belong. You know, we welcome them, we teach them the game, and, you know, we celebrate their birthdays, and we just are a wonderful community.
It's a great, I guess for lack of better words, a great distraction or a great hobby as well to do, especially for someone that's new in town or they're going through a difficult time.
Yes. We have a few people here who have come from out of state. They both had like some long-term illness. One lost a spouse and one had retired. And they kind of look after each other, and they make sure that each other is seen in the community by celebrating birthdays or recognizing them. You know, and that's a gift.
And something you guys might not know about Miss Cheryl is that she's actually writing a book about Nacogdoches, the community itself. But you mentioned something interesting. Pickleball is the illustration behind it. Talk about that.
Yes. It's not about pickleball, but this is the lens that I'm telling the story through an anthropological, theoretical framework of community and how they grow. For our community, it started when this court was rehabilitated from tennis courts in disrepair to 12 pickleball courts. So that was the first big step of growth here. And then we had a young man from out of town, he's a firefighter. After these courts opened, he decided one day he was going to run a league. And so we were all like, okay. And he started the league. I was there with him, and when it first started, a lot of our senior community wanted to play. We tried.
Yeah, and they're out here. Yeah.
And it's very hot and humid, and just, you know, 60-year-olds or 70-year-olds trying to play with 20-year-olds. It's just hard. No other way to say it. But
it's a good family at Harris.
It
That's
is a good
thing.
family.
All right, hey, Dan, we're going to be taking a quick little break, grabbing some water. There's a fan out here, and we'll be playing a little later on, Dan.